Namaste, everyone. And my name is Teju. I've been a psychologist for almost 10 years. And then as part of my evolution and journey, learned this healing technique called Akashic healing. And I never considered that I should take it as a profession because I already was the CEO of N Smiles and I've had a lot of curriculums I've designed and I've written, authored multiple books. So I thought perhaps this is just for fun or something like that. But then um, there were certain instances that happened in this healing journey where I was able to communicate with the deceased, be a medium to gods. I was able to, whenever I go to temples, I used to listen to the gods' voices and goddesses' voices. And there were some crossroads. I came to a crossroads where after 10 years of struggle with a lot of effort, the company was not progressing anywhere and all my products were not seeing the light. And when I show it to people, they used to say it's wonderful, it's awesome. But then something was blocking it. And when I was doing, I thought I should do healing for one of the times during the October time frame of 2023. And that's when I felt this might be a calling because all of the sudden, whatever are the projects that was to go live about the student success curriculum got to a stall. And a lot of encouragement from the people whom I healed or helped them cross communicate with the people who have crossed who passed away and in the heavens or was able to hear to these signs. Firstly, I was lost. I was in deep shock that what more can I do to get this to moving. And then this is a very unique gift I written to my teacher that why am I, how am I entitled? I learned Akashic healing, and on virtue of it, why am I being able to do this? And she said, some people, because of their past life karma, also get these kind of gifts. And frankly speaking, I was totally lost. For almost 6 months, I did nothing but just healing. And in that process, somewhere Ma took control of my life. Devi Ma, you name her in whatever way. And slowly, slowly, I started healing myself as I'm offering healing to others. Because from this total shift of being into a tech product, developing designs and curriculums, and then into this part where I'm offering healing, looking past lives as part of Akashic healing, and then healing that. So I should say that my journey was really, really very confusing, lost. Uh, and then I gathered a lot of pieces back to myself, and perhaps this is one of those videos I'm doing after a break, a sabbatical, perhaps. And all of this process, I started chanting, my affinity with God, divine, has increased. Maybe they were the one who took me. Maybe that was not my soul path, or there is a bigger plan that has to emerge. But at this point of time, I realized that what I lacked was divine presence. My ego was so high that I never surrendered to divine. Neither I was okay with divine showing me the way. I was like, used to teach growth mindset to my students. So as part of it, there was no surrendering inside of growth mindset. So we need to set goals and look at what's wrong and correct our processes and move forward. So I never thought there's another tangent to this that we need divine interventions and blessings also. So now that I got that, I'm learning to surrender. And as I am surrendering, my life started feeling better. Maybe I've not seen that success yet, but at least it feels um, that I'm doing good. From past 10 years, what my life had been with a lot of struggle, trouble, feeling helpless, desperate, vulnerable, blame games and conflicts and lost. From there, it feels sorted. There is a big divine power behind me, and it's guiding me. And there were a lot of encouragement from all the healing clients I had who really strengthened this belief that perhaps this is also one of my strengths, and it's I'm gifted to be able to do such things like helping souls cross over or communicate with people who are in heavens, or sometimes being a diviner and being able to talk, listen to God's voices. And then that's the reason I am attempting to make this series on spreading wisdom about the divinity and how this tangent, if you can include it into our lives, by being so close to God, uh, maybe each one of us can walk the path which divine has set for us with a lot of ease and grace instead of being it like hard work or troublesome. So my earnest request is, in case if your life looks a bit lost and hard and struggling, perhaps look at if there is a need for us to surrender to divine. And one of the ways is I'm starting with this Durga Saptasati. So please take time to at least get these wisdom bites and start chanting those prayers. And I'll continue this journey as I'm also when I get back onto my mainstream of student success program or happy being program or marital compatibility programs. All of that, as I continue to do, um, when the time is right, I would also continue being in the mode of surrendering to divine. So please join me in understanding my way of looking at divinity and understanding these verses so that you can find the divine within you and get closer to your God, whom you want to or wish to believe, who's close to you or your favorite God, and surrender. All right. So please, once again, thank you for supporting me, everyone who is watching this video, and you. I hope you got the context, and let me know how after going through the playlist uh, my spiritual journey, my interpretation of Durga Saptasati, my interpretation of the meaning and how it felt. Please leave comments. If there are any mistakes, please pardon me. It's not intentional. So we're all learners. I'm also a learner like you. So please just give the comment on what needs to be corrected. So we'll try to rectify that so that more seekers will find this wisdom and get in touch with the divine and make their life more happier.